Hidden by sound.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, as well, is that the video that Fu did dictated to us doing more work on the track.
So did you edit structure and stuff?
Well, no, I didn't edit structure. We were fine with the structure, but once we got the video back, and we was listening to the video back, I was like, I'm not happy with the mix. And then I started, because the video was that good that I started then really like that bit's not holding up. So we were like, let's work on the mix, got to work on the mix. Then
That's interesting.
And then re-recorded all the vocals.
So all the times that you boys are playing them back on various headphones and cans and monitors and different cars and what have you, it's when you've seen a video when you pick up on the mix.
Yeah, weird as that might sound. It
makes sense in many ways.
Yeah, I mean, it just didn't come to, everything just didn't...
Nothing to do with like any compression or anything weird like that?
I don't know. I mean, the track had been sat dormant for a while as well.
So we were listening to it with fresh ears, really.
Yeah, so we came back. Yeah. So it'd been sat there for a while. The video gets done. Then we're watching the video, and you're sort of reanalyzing the song a little bit. And there was nothing musically or structurally about the song that we were bothered about. We were like mixed, not feeling it. So we had to take it back and start mixing it again.
Realised that the vocals were poorly recorded.
And then we're like, the vocals are poorly recorded. My studio's been upgraded way since then. Better mics, better interfaces, vocal booth. You know, and we're like, the vocals, now that we mixed it better, the vocals are standing out. So Sam had to come in and, about a month or so ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, re-recorded all the vocals. So we did all the vocals again, probably about 4 or 5 passes on the mix to get it where we wanted it to be. It's a difficult one to mix as well, because there is that drum and bassy element in there with the sub. And the sub bass is just sort of current through it. And initially it was quite loud, and because we're used to mixing bass loud, and it was like, and Ollie, and I was like to Ollie, I've just got to check it down. It's not really, it's a song, and and that's like Ollie alluded to earlier. It was about, this track was definitely about us embracing the best of Sam, and his track and the way he does things, and then us sort of Dip Your Ghost working around that. Rather than us saying, okay, that's cool what you've done, and now we're going to dip your ghost it.
It's funny, isn't it? Because there's like a 4-year... The track started 4 years ago in Ableton, went over to Studio One, then went into Logic, and now it's back in Ableton again. As like, and all the iterations, it's probably been about 12 different tracks.
And isn't it mad how it's, like you mentioned earlier, you took it back to simplicity and the guitar and the vocal and stripped it back, but that journey is and again, similarly to you two boys being together doing the music, that whole thing, if you stick with it and you believe in it and you love what you're doing, it comes around.
Nine times out of 10, if you get a track that's this difficult to work on, that's this difficult to get to where you want to be, you'd have fucked it off ages ago. You'd have got rid of it. But there was something in this one. Yeah, there was the hook, there was the vocal, there was
I was so at the end of my tether.
When you're saying, we're going to redo the vocal, like you've opened the can and you're prepared to do the work. There's a point when you know.
Twice. We did the vocals twice. Yeah. So we did a pass on the vocals, like a full day in the studio, passing the vocals. Ollie sat there and was sort of trying to make it exactly like the other one. Remember, because you can't help yourself, because you've heard the other one so much. So it's like, no, that needs to be a little bit there. And then that put a little bit of pressure on the situation, didn't it? And then you was like, you just bloody do it, just kidding. It was really hard. It was getting to the point where we were at the end of our tether.
So, the end of our tether.
I know, exactly. And then I just went in with Sam, and I said to Sam, right, we're going to do it again. I said,
it did need me to step out, didn't it?
On the vocal. On the vocal. Well,
you have to leave the building.
Yeah, because I would have just,
It's difficult. It is really difficult, but I just made a little thing in my head. I was like, just if it don't matter if it's not exactly the same, but the pacing's got to be the same, because we've got a video made already. Yeah. So we can't have it all over the place. I said, but if you just... Energy-wise, yeah. And we ended up changing, the chorus changed quite a lot. Not in the sense of what he says and the length of how it, but the way he moves the notes.
The way he sings it.
The way he sings it is quite a lot different on the chorus. And I was worried. I was like, I sent it over to Ollie. I was like, please, Ollie, don't go, yeah, but the chorus is not the same as before. Because it's really hard when you've heard something so long and that is what you think.
Especially when you've got 1 foot in change and 1 foot in again, it's like an analogy
to
of
be
life.
honest, when I heard the chorus with fresh ears, I was like, that's so much better.
Yeah.
It's like, it's gone from there to there. Like,
well, I think we need to work towards putting people out of the misery at this point, don't we?
Oh, okay.
So what's the release date? Where can people go, and when will they go there for this track?
Just all your general outlet stores.
Fucking Google it, mate. Just
Just
fucking
Google it.
4th
of December.
4th of
Friday,
December.
4th of the December.
Yeah. The Christmas month.
Yeah,
Apple Music, Beatport, Juno,
Apple Music,
all
usual stuff. Spotify, Apple Music. I mean, what I would like people to do is just click through our website.
Yeah. Hidden by Sound.
Hiddenbysound.com. Click through. You'll see
We'll link all this in at the bottom.
All the tracks are there as tiles. It's really easy. Click on one of the tracks. You can watch the video on YouTube, and then it'll have a link where you can go to any of your favourite platforms and either stream the track, download the track, whatever. Yeah.
But enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is then Hidden by Sound, the label. Dip Your Ghost, the artist. Sam Varlow featured. You're there. I'm here. Search it, you're going to get it. We'll be playing it on the intro as well. You've just seen an exclusive for the 4th, Friday the 4th. You can get out there and get it and grab it and listen and share and drop people a message. Drop the guys a message, let them know. If you're grooving in your lockdown, locked in your fucking basement, then
send us your tunes as well. If they're any good, we'll put them out.
Info at hiddenbysound.com.
We'll link all this in at the bottom.